This video is made to help you find the best bullet for elk and other big game. Many people want to know what is the best caliber for elk, but bullet selection is more important than caliber, because big game bullets can fail to perform even when you are using an excellent cartridge. Having a bullet both expand well and pass through the elk is important because it increases blood trail and kills quicker. This is more humane for the elk and better for the hunter because he doesn't have to worry about losing a wounded elk that walked off before it bled out. There are also some people who want a bullet that deposits all of its energy via expansion and stops before it exits right under the far side of the hide. The truth of the matter is that the difference between these two outcomes is often the velocity of the bullet when it hits the target. This is why it's important to know how your bullet performs at different velocities. It's obvious that there are limits to the benefits you get from more penetration. When the bullet leaves the elk, the damage stops. What is less obvious is that there are limits to the benefits of having a very large, expanded bullet. For example, an elk shot with a limited expansion 45 ACP died in the same amount of time, 8 seconds, that a grizzly shot with a 375 H&H took to die. Suitable elk calibers, like a 300 Win Mag and 30-06, have enough energy for both good expansion and pass-through. The question is, what bullet is best for this? We want to avoid bullets like the Berger Elite Hunter that either fragment or fail to expand. We want controlled expansion, a thick jack, and a minimum penetration of 32 inches in ballistics gel. 44 inches is the maximum amount of penetration you'll likely need for a pass-through. The 32 to 44 inch figures come from double the 12 to 18 inches needed to reach the vitals with a quartering away shot, with an additional 8 inches for both sides of the hide. I used the 4 inches of gel equals human skin rule, so this is a rather conservative estimate because elk hide is much tougher than human skin. The Swift A-frame, nozzler partition, and terminal ascent are all good in .30 caliber. The velocity shown is what you want the bullet to be traveling at when it hits the target if you want max penetration. The Swift A-frame meets the minimum and others are either near or at the maximum penetration. Many people believe that a bigger and faster bullet is better, but neither of those things guarantee the right amount of penetration needed. This is a comparison of nozzler partitions in different calibers and weights. Clearly, a bigger caliber isn't everything. The following rounds all meet or exceed the minimum penetration at the specified velocity unless otherwise mentioned. The 375 H&H 300 grain Federal Trophy Bonded Bear Claw, the 375 H&H 300 grain Nosler AccuBond, the 375 Ruger 270 grain Sledgehammer. The 375 Ruger 300 grain Partition is just under the minimum. Finally, the .338 caliber TTSX.